Good morning, parents. This is Sandra with your morning meditation. Before we jump in and learn the words of encouragement that Father has for you for today, please take a moment out and just hit that like button for me. It gives us the opportunity to share these meditations with more parents. And please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so that you won't miss any of our great content. So let's see the word that Father has for you today. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youth grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. So here your Father is assuring that you understand, doesn't matter your age, young will grow weary. Doesn't matter what you're going through, but for everyone, despite circumstances, despite age, is saying that He is the everlasting creator. He is the one that creates and sustains, and He never grows tired or weary. His understanding no one can fathom. So we want to withdraw from the concept that if we don't understand it, if it doesn't make sense to us, then it isn't a fact. We will never, as created beings, understand everything about God. It is beyond our understanding. Otherwise, we would be the ultimate creator equal to Him, which we will never be. And what access we do have is more than sufficient. So we don't want to focus on the things that we may not completely understand yet. We don't want to focus on things that we don't have yet. We want to focus on what we do understand. And we understand that He is creator and that He doesn't grow weary. Stand fast in the fact that He gives strength to us when we get weary. So whenever you are weary, you want to go to the one who himself never gets weary. He's never tired. He doesn't say, come back tomorrow. The second that you go to him, he is right there beside you, right there with you, bringing forth solutions that are above and beyond what you've even asked for. So no matter how weary you may be, how weak you may feel at times, he says, even the youth will grow tired and weary. Young men will stumble and fall. Everyone's going to trip up. Everyone's going to have challenges. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. So to renew your strength means that you're going to get weary in order to need to renew it. So again, another one that you want to level set in your mind, that you will grow weary. So when you grow weary, go to the one who can refresh you. Don't expend negative energy, frustrated that you do feel weary. Have the expectation, because we're in this world, we will grow weary. We will hit times that sometimes we feel overwhelmed, especially if we're not managing our self-care, especially if we're not living in a state of balance. And not only will He renew your strength, but He says you're going to soar on wings like eagles. The beautiful thing about Father is when He comes through with bells on. He comes through in a way that is going to have your jaw on the ground. He is going to come through with you in a way that you will run and not get weary. You are going to be so excited. You will not be able to speak enough. You will not be able to give enough. You will just be flabbergasted on how amazingly He is going to come through with you. So just like we are going to need our strength renewed, which means we're going to get weary at times, understand that that means there are going to be times when things are not going to come through. But in those moments, remember these types of verses that will encourage you that He doesn't grow weary. We will grow weary, but when we do, He is going to renew your strength. So keep your hope in Him. Keep your faith in Him. Keep your attention on Him. Remember every moment of every day. Imagine Him, envision Him standing over your desk, working with you in the shop, under the car with you, just always in conversation. The simplest things, the everyday things, the more you get in the habit of, just like you were working with a best friend side by side, doing something, cooking, fixing, walking, working out, whatever it is, just get in the habit of talking to him as you go through those processes and those daily things. That will develop a sense of resiliency, a sense of reliance on him, that you will be more and more comfortable and more automatically inclined to think on him when things come up. You may have gone through unnecessary stress and turmoil that he could have taken you through a completely different path had we gone to him initially. When he comes through for you, he's going to come through for you in ways that is going to feel like you're soaring like an eagle above the fray, above the clouds, above the storm clouds, above everything. It doesn't matter. Don't focus on what's going on in the world, what's going on maybe in other people's circumstance. You keep your eyes focused on him. Keep yourself walking just one day at a time, one step at a time, one thing at a time. And you're going to find that those times are going to add up to, when you look back, you're going to be pleasantly amazed at how he has brought you through, and the path that he brought you through on, you wouldn't have chosen at the time, but in hindsight, you wouldn't have wanted it any other way. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. He will keep you from all harm. Don't you love his language? All harm. He never says some, most, every now and then. He says from all harm. Definite statements. And he will watch over your life. You have one who is the Alpha and the Omega, the creator, the sustainer, the lover of your soul, who has said, I am watching over your life. Anything that has anything to do with you, any encounter that you will have, not just today, but what's going on tomorrow, 10 years from now, he's already orchestrating things that you'll meet the right people at the right time. You'll be able to share something at that time, receive something at that time. He has things lined up, and he's orchestrating things for your future constantly. He's not just working on the circumstance of today. He's also working on all the things in your future that you haven't prayed for yet, that you don't know to pray for yet, that haven't come up, that you've had the occasion to pray for. But because he knows that you will when the time comes, he's already working that out for you. This is the type of God, the type of Father that you have. He is watching over your coming and your going, and he will now and forevermore. If you haven't done so already, please, 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 pretty please, do click that thumbs up button to let me know that you see value in this. Also, please remember to check out your app store for our Coaching for Parents app. It has some amazing free content that is going to be invaluable to you as you navigate raising your tweens and teens. And as you go into your day, remember that you are highly blessed, greatly favored, and deeply loved, and that you already are victorious in him. So go forward today with the expectation of success, and keep your eye open for little treats that he may have already planted along the pathway of this day for you. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, for another moment of meditation.